Every year, tens of millions of people around the world die because of viruses. The flu, the common cold, COVID, AIDS, Ebola. Humanity has been fighting viruses for thousands of years. But imagine this. What if tomorrow morning we woke up and every single virus on Earth was gone? No more COVID, no more colds, no more flu, no masks, no vaccines. Would we finally be happy because we'd never get sick again? For the first few days, the world feels peaceful. Kids stop missing school, hospitals grow quiet, and vaccine company stocks collapse. Humanity celebrates.
They're gone. Viruses are gone forever.
But that happiness doesn't even last a week. The first strange change begins underground. Under our feet, bacteria, fungi, and viruses live in perfect balance, especially around plant roots, where tiny plant viruses quietly play an important role. These viruses help plants grow, control the population of bacteria and fungi, and keep the soil ecosystem stable. Some even make plants stronger, helping them survive drought or salty soil. But if every one of those viruses suddenly vanished, the balance collapses. The bacteria they once kept under control start multiplying out of control. The roots can no longer take in nutrients properly. The soil turns toxic. Leaves dry up, roots begin to rot, and as plants die, insects start to starve. Soon, the birds that feed on those insects disappear too. And within just a few months, the world's grain production drops by more than half. The second problem begins inside our own bodies. Most people don't realize this, but there are trillions of viruses living inside each of us. Not just harmful ones, but also bacteriophages, viruses that attack bacteria. They help keep the bacterial balance in our gut, quietly guiding our immune cells, like silent teachers, showing them when to attack and when to stand down. But if those viruses all disappeared, our immune system would lose its direction. Like an army with no enemy left to fight, some immune cells would start attacking their own body instead. Colds would disappear, but autoimmune diseases would explode. People would begin collapsing not from infection, but from their own immune system turning against them. The third problem is even deeper: the end of human evolution. Scientists have discovered that a small part of human DNA comes from ancient viruses that once infected our ancestors. Those viruses tried to harm us, but their genes stayed behind, becoming puzzle pieces that help build modern humans. For example, a protein that allows a fetus to grow safely in the womb actually came from a virus. In other words, we are living on the legacy of viruses. But if that spark of evolution vanished completely, humanity would become a species frozen in time, unable to evolve any further. Time would go on, but life itself would stop. And finally, if viruses truly disappeared, it would mean the entire cycle of life on Earth had stopped. Viruses are not just agents of disease. They regulate ocean microorganisms, support the natural cycle of plankton that produces oxygen, and help maintain the planet's climate balance. If they were gone, oxygen production in the ocean would plummet, and Earth's air and soil would slowly begin to suffocate. The diseases would be gone, yes, but a far quieter and far more certain death would follow. In the end, humanity wouldn't die from illness. We would simply disappear in a perfect virus-free world.